Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending where in the world you are. I'm in Cape Town in South Africa, and I want to say a hearty welcome to you, the Conversation live show. We'll be back in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. Hello, everyone, and welcome again. It is Bridgetti Banda here from Cape Town in South Africa. Please do tell us in the comments where in the world you are joining us from. It will be wonderful to know. And I'm going to welcome my guest, Miranda Broeren. Miranda, tell everyone where you are from.
Hi Bridget and hi everyone. I'm here in Capelle aan den IJssel, so it's nearby Rotterdam in the Netherlands.
So the reason I wanted to have a conversation with you is on LinkedIn, Quentin Alums. It's a group that I joined in on LinkedIn. It's called Video Innovators, and one of the challenges that is currently running in this group is collaboration, and and with the hashtag Break LinkedIn. So the reason why I wanted to jump on this opportunity to talk about collaboration is because I love collaboration. A lot of people, when they hear the word collaboration, they run for the hills. And the reason some people run for the hills is because they have a fear that someone will steal their ideas if they share. And so those kind of people tend to want to keep that information to themselves, and they don't want to share their ideas, they don't want to share their thoughts. And sometimes that can actually paralyze you. So let's just explore this for a moment. Should you collaborate? Shouldn't you collaborate? So, my personal thought on collaboration is that collaboration is an amazing tool to propel you forward. Because if you close yourself to collaboration, you can become stuck. You can fail to have a liftoff. Um, because we're not perfect, we don't know everything. And sometimes we may have an idea, but we lack a specific component. To just give a very simple um, idea, with regards to that, is you may be great at running a hair salon, but you are not great at doing accounting. So you're going to fail to open your hair salon because you don't know how to do books, or are you going to find someone to collaborate with um, and get your business off the ground? And I'm going to say welcome to Liesel and welcome to Carol. What are your thoughts, Miranda, on collaboration?
Well, I totally agree what you say. I'm a big believer of collaboration because everybody has his own talents and skills. And when you're working together, you can do so much more than just by yourself, and you reach so many people more. And well, I'm for myself, I'm a pioneer. I love to do new things and to open um, yeah new ways to help people and to help myself to have a better life. And but when I have to do that too long, the same things, I get bored. So I don't want to do it anymore, and my energy goes down. And so if I have people around me and everybody does what they do best, then we have a perfect team.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely. That's spot on. And Liesel in the comments agrees with that. She says that sometimes we could be lacking a component,
yeah,
and if you share that, you get the missing piece of the puzzle. Spot
yeah.
on, Liesel.
Yeah, correct. And so you can go so much further for your business or in life or with a challenge because everybody sees a challenge from different sides. And
Mm.
I can look at it and see something as a problem, and you can look at it and you say, I don't see a problem. If we do this or we do that, so the problem is solved. So that's the quality of being with several people together, all having different talents, different, yeah, um, qualifications, so you can grow much further.
Correct. Otherwise, you have a failure to lift off. Now, for example, there are many people who may want to write a book, for example, and they've never written a book, they've never authored a book. Why not open yourself to co authoring a book?
Yeah.
Isn't it so much easier if you co author than never get to write your first book because you not open to the idea of collaboration? That's another example.
Yeah, and it's so much more fun because I don't know about you, but I've been working online very for a long time, and also always by myself in in a room in a house, and well, those walls don't talk back, so it's not a lot of fun when you don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you're not with other people, the energy you get, other energy, synergy, and yeah, well, you get much more done.
So Carol says, I love sharing ideas to support ourselves and others.
Yeah,
Together we can create so much more.
yeah.
Spot on, right?
And I love to think in abundance when you want to hold it all for yourself. It's how do you say it in English? You are thinking of there's not enough. And
Yeah.
when you want to help everyone with your ideas, well, you think of abundance, and I'm a big believer of abundance.
So it's an abundance mindset. You open yourself up to so much more. Now, for example, in my case, I'd love to collaborate with people who want to use live video to elevate their brand or their
Yeah,
product or whatever it is. A lot of people may want to get into live video, but they get stuck with the technology. They don't like the technology, or they have a fear of going live on camera. Um, and I understand that. I understand the tech. I understand the fear of going live. And somehow I seem to have, um, I've had great feedback from people that I've worked with. Some of the feedback that I've had is that people enjoy the fact that I'm able to make them feel comfortable on camera. They don't feel nervous. A lot of my, people I've worked with have gone live for the very first time with me. And so that's one of the things I'm open to collaboration with is if you want to use live video, but you don't know the tech and you're not comfortable with being live on camera, I'm open to collaboration on that. What are some of the things that you'd like to collaborate with Miranda?
well, I want to what you do is so important because live streaming, for one, is such a great tool for businesses, for brands, for building your brands, for building the interaction and connection with your viewers, with your clients. And I can imagine that not everybody likes to be on camera, but or find it difficult or don't know how it works. And it's so much fun and so good what you offer them, because then they can show themselves, and it's a very powerful thing. So that's a very, yes, I would like to say to people, if you want to go live and you don't know how, so yeah, well, Bridgetti is very good at that. So, and it's also for how do you say it? You use the network of other people, in this case from Bridgetti, and therefore you have a larger reach. So for me, oh sorry,
That's a great point that you mentioned right there, Miranda, is when we open ourselves up to collaboration, we also open ourselves up to being able to embrace or have the benefit of other people's networks,
yeah, and that's a big
which
one.
we that's huge. Now in live streaming, it's one of the things I have enjoyed the most is that your reach is no longer local.
Yeah.
You learn to think globally because your audience is now global. It's in different time zones. You get to be in the office, in the homes, at the forefront of business with other people globally. Um, and it's a great way to get to know people one on one. It's the next best thing to a in real life meeting is with live video. I mean, that's how you and I met, right?
Yeah, yeah. Through Facebook, we it was BeLive, and so we connected, and we had a few live streams together, and so we reached a lot of people worldwide, and also not only worldwide, but you just mentioned that with this technology, we are live on multiple platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter, Periscope. Of you can choose to go live on multiple platforms. So how cool is that? So if you are a brand and think about marketing wise, and you want to reach a lot of people, then and you want to interact and with people. So now people can ask their questions. Um, we can immediately answer them. So
Absolutely. That's the one thing about live streaming that I love the most. It's nothing like traditional media because
no.
traditional media is a way of communication. So, Carol, for example, has just said, I truly believe sharing experience gives others encouragement to see their potential. Thank you. This is great. And that
Mhm.
is so true, because sometimes we think it's only me, it's only us.
Yeah.
But when we open ourselves up and we share our experience,
Yeah.
more often than not, you're absolutely amazed at how many people feel the same. But here's the thing, by sharing your experience, you never know who you can inspire, who you
Wow.
can propel forward into growing. Um, so sharing, I know it's sharing is caring. It really is true. So don't hold back from sharing what it is you are able to do.
Yeah. I have a beautiful example for that one. I was following a live stream from somebody, and in that live stream, there came a beautiful woman from Australia, and she had such a great energy and such a great sparkle. So what I did is I sent a personal message to her, and I congratulated her and I said, well, I love your the way you are and what you were telling. Would you like to come in my live stream? um, and she agreed on that. So I put a post on it. I tagged her in, and then I got a message from somebody in the U.S. of America, and and she thanked me for inviting that woman because she was following her, and she always wanted to be in a live stream with that woman. But she said in Holland the live stream was starting 11 a.m. In Australia, it was 7 p.m. And she said, I will put my timer on because when the live stream starts, it's 5 a.m. in the morning in America. And I want to be live in the show. And I said, wow. So thinking about what you can do and the impact you can make with live streaming, with
Absolutely.
connecting. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Miranda, tell people very quickly what it is you do and how they can contact you.
Okay, what I do is I help people to live, to work, and to entrepreneur the way they want on their conditions. And I do that by network marketing. So I help people to, yeah, well, a lot of people are looking for changes in their life. They want to have more quality time. They want to have more energy. They want to have more money or whatever it is. And in the traditional way of working, people have to, they are in the rat race. So I want to help them step out of the rat race and live the life of their dreams. And that with network marketing, we can do that. When you are willing to put the work in it, when you are coachable, and we can help.
So Liesel says living and working in isolation makes thinking isolated. And like said, nothing sells better than passion. Spot
Yeah,
on, Liesel.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
absolutely spot on. So I wanted to, oh, I lost my thought there for a moment.
okay.
Um, I completely lost my thought now. So, Miranda, how can people connect with you?
Well, they can connect through Facebook. My Facebook is Sparkle
I
SPARKLL.nl.
think what we should do is after the live stream, we
Yeah,
can
put
put
the link.
that in the comments so that people can get it. So you
Yeah,
on Facebook, you
yeah.
on
I'm a
Twitter.
no, not I am on Twitter, but I don't do a lot of at that. But I'm on LinkedIn also. Yeah.
So and are you open to accepting connections on LinkedIn if people want to connect with you?
Always. And if they want to know more about how they can live another life and work in a different way, they can always connect and we can always, because I work worldwide. I now have a boy from Uganda and we are helping him and his family.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Miranda, thank you so much. I want to say a huge, big thank you to everyone who's joined us live on the show and anyone who's watching this on the replay. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Go out and collaborate.
Yeah, collaborate and have some fun and inspire the world. Thank you so much, Bridgetti.
Okay.
Okay, bye
Bye for
bye.
now.
Bye bye.